What's
This
a
is the
debt spiral?
So the debt spiral is when you have your interest expense that is so high. And because you have now these deficits that you have to finance, you have to go out in the market, in the treasury, the bond market, and you have to buy bonds. You put more supply of bonds into the market, supply and demand, it basically decreases the value of those bonds, and that it increases the interest rate or the yield on those bonds because now people are demanding more money in order to basically say, okay, government, you can keep my money for a long period of time. So when that becomes then a higher interest rate, then that increases your interest expense, which means you increase the deficit, which means you have more financing, which increases the deficit, and you end up in this like cycle. And then
Mm.
all of a sudden, at some point, that interest rate on the debt gets too high, the entire treasury market dysfunctions. Somebody has to come in because either we're going to default or they're going to save it in some way with one of the Fed programs, which we could get really wonky and get into.